Hello, welcome to Bookstahuda. I'm Sandy. Today I have all of my BookCon 2016 swag for you. Insert celebratory bagpipes. Okay, so I went with my friend Kendra, if you didn't know, and it was a really great day. That's the first thing that I've ever decided I wanted to do and went to do myself. Every time I go to a convention, my friend Sarah plans it all. She's a master cosplayer. Went to a couple conventions with her this summer. Yeah, ColossalCon and OtaCon. So there will be vlogs of those if you're interested. I'm gonna try to have my Outlander stuff done by then, but I don't think so. I mean, I have some notes about what happened at BookCon, but I guess I'll just speak from the heart, and if I ever need to upload anything later, I will. Basically, it was a wonderful experience. Kendra and I had such a great time. We left the hotel because I got a hotel that was under 3 miles away from the convention center. I was like, oh, we can just walk if we really have to, you know, we'll get there. So Kendra and I, under my direction, which is horrible, walked a mile in the wrong direction. We finally stopped at a Walgreens. There's like a Walgreens every 20 feet there. And a nice lady who worked there gave us directions. You know, she's like, oh yeah, you're going the wrong way. You need to go the other way. So we found a bus. We took the happy bus. We just started calling all the buses happy buses because we were happy to be on them. So we took the happy bus to the convention center and met some really nice ladies on the bus. We saw them a couple of times in the convention. We're just like, oh, hey, people from the bus. You know, so that was fun. Kendra ate some hummus on the bus. I had coffee. We had Starbucks on the bus. First thing that we did, I mean, we went to the dealer's floor, that's what it's called, and we walked around. It was really cool. And so I'll show you the random swag that we picked up. I picked up like 4 or 5 of these totes because everybody had them, and it was at the end of the day, and there was just a huge stack, so I got a bunch of them. They're called Epic Reads, and there's just a bunch of authors and books on it. I don't think I've read any of them. Oh, Replica is the one cool looking book that all of the huge booktubers have in the box. I'm curious about that. Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. You know, I'm curious because it's such a dividing book. Like most people love it or hate it, so I'm curious. I feel like I would be I don't know. It would depend. Yeah, haven't read any of these. But I really like the rainbow effect and everything, so I wanted one of these, and I ended up getting a bunch. And it says Book Shimmy on the back. So picked up a few of those at the end of the day. Okay, so this was disappointing. I mean, they had this is a really cool looking cover of a book, and they had this awesome display. I wish I'd taken a picture. It was like a cube with these full arcs on it, and yeah, I thought we could like get an arc because I saw a few people walking around with it, but no, this is just a Kindle download for the first chapter. Kind of lame, but I'll probably just get rid of it. Then I split this bookmark with my brother from Chronicle Kids. It's called The Water in the Wild by K.E. Ormsby. I just really liked the art. Do a quick up there. Is that gonna work? Trying out a new setting on my camera. Who knows? So that looked cool, and it has the same quote on the back. Fall into another world where danger walks on 4 feet and magic flies from the hand on songbird's wings. That's nice. I used to be the kind where I would just use any old scrap of paper as a bookmark, but now I'm like, I like nice, actually finished bookmarks. Speaking of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child bookmarks, yeah. I have all of the books on the back, which I like. I started Rook by the author Sharon Cameron. I was intrigued, but it wasn't really grabbing me, so I just kind of DNF'd it. But it's called The Forgetting, and I really like the image, so I picked it up. It's a postcard. Could use it as a bookmark or something. Obvious State, which is you know, they're a company that makes really cool looking tote bags and art based on literary quotes, and they had a nice stall there, but they didn't have, like, they had a lot of cool looking things, but nothing by the particular, they didn't have the correct combination for what I wanted to purchase. But they did have these, which they were handing out for free, so I got an F. Scott Fitzgerald quote, Gatsby. It's a dress and a cocktail glass that says, "They slipped briskly into an intimacy from which they never recovered." I need to read more Fitzgerald. And then this is a very tiny love song of J. Alfred Crockpot. No, T.S. Eliot's poem, which is really pretty, but very small. If you really squint, you can read it. I don't remember which stand this was, but I I don't know, they had like cute little puppet versions of classic books. So Great Expectations, Pride and Prejudice, War and Peace. I've read this one and this one, not this one. A cool Vogue coloring heavy duty page. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm hoping I will be able to collect all of them. I don't have the illustrated version yet because it's so expensive, but I do want to get it. You know, I have the Sorcerer's Stone, I have Chamber of Secrets, maybe somewhere along, I mean, I hope I can keep collecting these and then frame them all and like put them up in my hallway or something. That would be so cool. Harry Potter coloring books. I got a Hedwig page. It's very pretty. They had a sampler, well, a preview of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and this is what's really sold me on buying the illustrated edition, because I was like, I have the images from I have my own reading images, and now I have the images from the movies in my head. I don't really want a third set, because I don't think they would match up, but actually I really love these illustrations. Really what did it for me was Hogwarts. Oops, just got lipstick all over it. It's so beautiful. So there is a mandrake, I think. I'm trying not to get lipstick all over it. Yeah, some mandrakes and some book stuff, and there's a big picture of Hagrid. Oh, Fox. And Hagrid. So yeah, now I really want to get this, and the first one too. This is in no particular order. I'm using the bag from the Stranger Than Dreamers sampler thingy, which I'll show you later. But I got some Laini Taylor buttons in here. I really like them. I really need to read Laini Taylor. Anecdote about nearly meeting her. She had on the gold Loki leggings that I've wanted for like years. And Kendra and I wore our matching Loki dresses. And after the panel with Laini Taylor and Victoria Aveyard and Sarah J. Maas, which was amazing and hilarious and very informative, I had to use the restroom. Like, I've been holding it from like the middle of the panel onward, but I didn't want to miss it. So I like, as soon as it was over, I ran to the back. But my friend Kendra told me that Laini Taylor came over and asked to take a picture with us, and because of our Loki dresses, and I missed it because I had to use the restroom. So that sucked. But, you know, meeting everybody else that we did, who you saw in the vlog, made up for it. So got to meet Booksplosion and Sasha and Tasha, my favorites. Okay, so I got some Owl Crate stuff, some stickers, some buttons, which says Owl Crate on one side, and it has an owl on the other side. So many totes were gotten this day. And then the last weird thing, some wings. I haven't ever tried them on, and I think it would be difficult to put on by oneself, so I'm not gonna try, but they were pretty. I'm not sure I'll ever actually use them for anything. Okay, so moving into the book part of the swag. I got an audiobook of Grimm's Fairy Tales from Penguin, I think? Maybe? Perhaps? Oh, just from Listening Library. So it's got, I mean, they're read by a bunch of different people. I'll put it up there so you can see if you want. Retails for $20. Well, you know I've been getting into audiobooks because of driving all the freaking time, so I'll start listening to these perhaps. I got an ARC, which I just saw that Rosianna from Rosianna House Rojas is reading, called Kids of Appetite. I wasn't interested in it before from the way that they sold it to me at the Penguin booth, but now that I see that she's reading it and liking it, I'm interested. So I have an ARC called Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. The print is nice. I like the way it looks. It smells okay. Oh, they have the marketing campaign on the back. That's interesting. So this comes out in September 2016. Maybe I'll try to read it before then. I don't know. We'll see. What is it about? I don't know. But it also came with an armband, which I gave to my brother because I would never use. It said KOA on it. Next, this isn't actually a book, but when Kendra and I met Sasha and Tasha, they gave us, well, they were just handing out, but I got a bookmark for Zenith, the Andromeda Saga Part 1, which Sasha and Lindsay Cumming signed, so that's pretty cool. Also, well, this was Del Rey, I guess, at a table. It's the Shannara Chronicles, the Elfstones of Shannara, which I already have in my, like, cringe-tastic version. Yeah. So, original version, current version with the television show. But this had a funny story because like we were just walking through waiting to, we were just going through the Penguin spot, and the lady was like handing the copies out, and she was like, Terry Brooks? And I was like, I heard Terry Gross, the NPR presenter, and I was like, oh yeah, Terry Gross is great. Why are we talking about Terry Gross at a BookCon at a book convention? And then I looked down and I was like, oh, Terry Brooks. I'm stupid. The Owl Crate booth had a wheel where you spin and you see what you got. They had some really cool sounding things like a candle or lip gloss, or one box. Kendra and I both got the same thing. We got a book called Da Vinci's Tiger by L.M. Eliot. The first line is, I beg your pardon, I am a mountain tiger. So, I don't know about this. It's pretty. I might read some of it, but it just seems weird to be giving away a free book that no one's really heard of. So, I don't know. I'll give it a shot. It was a free book. And then the things that I'm most excited about getting from BookCon. My first ARC, Kendra got this for me. It was the last book that they gave out of this book. It's called The Bear and the Nightingale, and it looks really beautiful. It comes out in January, and it's by Catherine Arden, and I just love the art. It looks so like dreamy and wintry. So maybe I will read this in the winter. And then the prize! I got Strange the Dreamer. Oh my gosh, my copy has like pin marks all over it because it was in a bag with pins. But this is the chapter, it's a sizable sampler from Laini Taylor's upcoming book. When does it come out? September? Probably? Don't know. Hardcover publication fall 2016. So I'm really excited to read this, and I'm gonna put it on my shelf next to Blood and Smoke and Bone over there, or whatever. Yes. So, I wish I'd gotten to meet Lady Taylor. Almost did. Being human sucks sometimes. So, I'm excited, and I love the colors and everything. It's very pretty. So, that's everything I got at BookCon, swag-wise, and if you want, I could talk about BookCon forever, because it was a great event. I had so much fun. I hope I can go back next year. It'll be in New York again, which is a little more of a trek for me. Chicago is only like 5 hours away, but New York is like expensive and scary. I've never been to New York. Chicago I've been to before, and it was manageable, and but we'll see. Hopefully I can go. Thank you for watching. I'm so excited to delve into some of these copies and things. And I will have another video up soon. Books to Huda!